Andy is up to 45 kilograms. Hi folks, and welcome to today's vlog. Before we get started on today's vlog, just listen to that for a second. You hear it? I don't mean the washing machine or Dave walking around. That's as close to silence as I've been for a long time. That's as close to silence as it ever gets around here. As of right now, I am alone in the house. Well, Dave's here. I am the only human in the house for the first time in probably about 7 weeks. Anna's just gone to work. Andy and Amy are still at school. I've got maybe 20 minutes between dropping Anna off and Andy's bus getting here. Amy might get here slightly earlier. I can't even remember which way round they get home now. It's been so long, but I'm home alone. This hasn't happened for so long. I don't know what to do with myself. Might have a cup of coffee and just sit and drink it quietly. That sounds amazing. The quiet didn't last long. We've got Simpsons and singing over here. We've got inexplicable still school uniform on over here. Simpsons was the show that you associated with Anna's mum. That's why he's singing her name whilst the song is playing. Why have you got your school uniform on? Lazy child. She's just come in, had a snack, played Minecraft and been sat there for about an hour. Andy has come in, been loud, nagged me into doing him through Andy's eyes. So there was one of them that came out yesterday. What are you two doing? And it's very, very loud in here again. It's chaos. I did have my nice peaceful cup of coffee though. It was delightful. Do you want to watch Cash in the Attic?
Yes.
I'm going to put Cash in the Attic on for him while I go and cook dinner.
Season number 8.
I don't know what season it's going to be. It will be whichever one I can find that presumably Mummy has saved somewhere.
Okay, watch
I
now.
hope. Yes, I'll put it on now.
No,
Well,
not in pictures.
Well, it turns out
Is
Anna
that
has.
Nottingham?
Is that Nottingham?
Yeah.
Turns out Anna has about 8 of these saved. For anyone who wants to do an Andy watch along for reference, it was season 17, episode 66 or something. They're all on there. He knew which one he wanted. This one. Dinner time. Well, that's a day that's got away from us a little bit because...
Christmas August. Christmas August.
I don't think it's Christmas in August.
That Christmas August, I see.
I don't think it's Christmas in August. What are you watching?
Mike and Molly.
Mike and Molly? Don't know where he finds this stuff from. What was I going to say? Yeah, day got away from us, or evening got away from us. Completely forgot it was the Apple event today. And as you'll probably know from all the tech that you see lying around this house, I'm something of an Apple fan. And we've sat and watched that, not realising quite how long it would take. It's been on for nearly 2 hours. We've just finished watching it. I'm not going to buy anything from it. I've only just got a new iPhone.
August.
What do you mean, Christmas August?
Yeah, Christmas.
I don't know what you mean. Say it a different way.
Yeah.
I need to find a way to get him to say things differently when he... I don't know what he's talking about. And I don't have to tell him I don't know what he's talking about. The reason I turned the camera on now specifically though is we had an awesome email from school today. Separate from his normal, this is what he's been doing over the course of his school day. He's had another good day, incidentally. But we had a message from them saying that they'd weighed him. They were weighing him every couple of weeks, all off the back of all of the stuff that went on last year. I think I'm going to hand over to future Kev in a minute and let him talk about this properly when he doesn't have the Mike and Molly backing music. But the big headline news from that is Andy is up to 45 kilograms. 45 kilograms is, I mean, it's a lot compared to where he was back when the panic was happening.
The Big Bang Theory.
Future Kev will
Lucy, the Big Bang Theory Lucy.
Lucy likes the Big Bang Theory, does she? Future Kev will tell you more about that now. Thanks, past Kev. Right, time for some context then. I've got a video to show you, not a whole video, but a clip from a video, which is from the 4th of January 2018, so over a year and a half ago, but this is probably about 2 weeks before the full-on panic started. So a couple of weeks before the emergency meeting with the school and the dietitian and his doctors, the emergency dietitian's appointment, the point where he was described by everyone involved as dangerously underweight, when the concerns started rolling in. This was when he was ill over Christmas, so he was not eating, he wasn't really drinking, he was really lethargic. He had about a month or 6 weeks where he was ill and couldn't really get better, and his weight was dropping and dropping and dropping. This is him at his absolute lowest weight. As you can see, the living room was as tidy as ever. But this is him. I mean, look how thin he is. He still has that top now, and that top now, it's like he's wearing his little sister's top. It's tiny on him.
Hello.
But he's skeletal thin. I mean, we knew he was thin at the time.
I approve.
But looking at him there, a year and a half on,
awesome. Doesn't
it's
even walk in
shocking,
now.
really, seeing just how thin he is. If we just move forward, ignore my terrible hair. If we look at him a little bit further on in the video, not only was he thin, but it was making him ill.
Yeah, that's not what's happened at all. He's coming
stopping him being able to eat, and this is what life was like for him. And this was only a year and a half ago. He couldn't get well, he couldn't eat, he couldn't put on weight. You can see how tiny and skinny his arms are, his feet are, his ankles. You can see his face and his shoulders, he's so bony. You can see his collarbone through his shirt almost. At that point, at his absolute,
when he's talking,
so you can hear me properly, at his absolute lowest weight, he was just over 32 kilograms, which, translating that into other languages, so 32 kilograms is 70 pounds or 5 stone 1 pound. Very, very thin, dangerously underweight, absolutely awful situation. Fast forward to today. So what would that have been? The 10th of September 2019. So what's that? 19? No, it's not 19 months later. It's like 21 months later. Over a year and a half later, he's up to 45 kilograms, which is just below 100 pounds, like half a pound below 100 pounds, or 7 stone. So whatever way you look at it, he's put on almost half of his weight then. He's gained since then. He's gained 30 pounds. He's gained 2 stone. He looks so much healthier. Let's find a video, a recent video. I know you've seen him in this same vlog.
Andy, which church you want to go to?
So this is obviously the video from a couple of days ago. Look how much healthier he looks there. You can see he's not all skin and bones everywhere. He doesn't look skeletal. He's actually got some meat on him. He looks healthy. That's an incredible difference that's been made. And the thing that it seems silly to bring petty stuff into this sometimes, but I feel the need to, and if I don't say it, Anna's going to say, why didn't you say it? Because we came in for a lot of criticism a year and a half ago from everybody involved, and this isn't a I told you so thing. I know it's going to come across as well. It's not how it's intended. We're really proud that after getting criticism from everybody else, all the professionals, it took us a long time to convince them it wasn't our fault. They have come round to that way of thinking now. They understand it was that he was ill. It's not that we weren't feeding him. We were doing everything we could. And we do know how to get him to eat, as we've proven by the fact that the bulk of this weight gain that we're now all celebrating happened over the 6 week summer holidays when there was no professionals involved at all. It was just us. And I'm so proud that it happened now, because if we ever find ourselves in a situation again where questions are being asked about us, it's something we can refer back to and say, yeah, but look, we did that. Or no, to be honest, he did that under our watch. It wasn't that he had a full term at school and put on weight because they were feeding him properly. It wasn't off the back of a week or 2 weeks in respite. That was something that was suggested at the time. What if we take him to his respite care for a couple of weeks just to get some weight on him? And we said, it's not that we're not feeding him. It's not that he can't put weight on. It's that he's ill and won't eat. It doesn't matter where he is. He's better off at home because he's ill and wants his mum. He's better off at home. But the fact that stuff like that was suggested at the time really hurt Anna. And we're very proud that, firstly, he's at a happy and healthy weight. But secondly, he did it without having to have interventions. He did it under our watch. We did it our way. And we got him there, and we're very, very proud, and it's very, very cool. And yeah, I hope that didn't come across as really, I don't even know what the word would be. I don't want to sound like I'm being a grumpy old bear, but the vlogs are always intended to be honest and open, and that's genuinely how we're feeling. We're proud that it's happened, but we're super proud that it happened when it did. So hopefully, if he does get ill again, which he probably will at some point in his life, and if the weight drops off him again, hopefully a fewer questions will be asked of us, and we can get past it. I think that's the key point. I got there in the end. It's not that we don't want the questions to be asked. We're happy for questions to be asked because we know what we're doing is right, but we don't want the same questions to be asked every time. And I think the fact that this has happened the way it's happened means that if he does drop 30 pounds again because he's ill, then we can say, yeah, okay, remember what happened last time though? Can we just immediately start working together on solving the problem rather than trying to pass blame around? Because he didn't lose weight because it was nobody's fault that he lost weight. He was ill. And quite frankly, it's nobody's fault that he's put the weight back on again, because he eats what he wants when he wants, and nobody has ever been able to control that. But hopefully the evidence that we've now got means that we can move forward to focusing on getting him better next time. There you go. Positive spin put on it. Back to past Kev before I swing this back round the other way again. So what do you mean Christmas in August? What are you looking at?
The Two Half Men game. Two Half Men is in music.
So you got 2.5 Men on there. What have you got on the laptop?
There's a game. Oh, stop it! I gotta stop now, vlog.
No idea what he's trying to tell me, but clearly he only wants to tell me and not you. Well, I never did find out what he was talking about. He pretty much kept himself to himself for what was left of the evening. It wasn't a huge amount of time left. He just stood up like 15 minutes ago, just stood up out of his chair, said, "Good night, Father," and just left the room, which I took to indicate bedtime. He's never said that to me before. I don't know where he's got that from, but it was brilliant. I couldn't stop myself laughing because it was so out of the ordinary. I'd followed him upstairs. He was already in bed by the time I got up there, completely naked, already in bed. Had to get him back up again, get him in to do his teeth. I wonder if it was a ploy to get out of having to clean his teeth, because he's not a big fan of cleaning his teeth. But got him settled in bed, which gives me and Amy about an hour of Minecraft time before she has to go to bed, if she ever comes down from her shower. So I think I'm going to wrap the vlog up there. If you have enjoyed it, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel for more daily vlogs, and thank you very much for watching.